Welcome to the MoneyWise Channel, a place where we talk about inspirational things and setting above goals. Today, we will be speaking on emails. Keep sending me the emails. I love it. And I'm going to continue to give you my opinion, some facts, just a perspective on things, how I see it. I really appreciate it. We're going to keep growing the channel, so just keep sending emails. This particular email that I seen, it's kind of a little sad. A person was explaining about, suicide. They were talking about suicide. They lost somebody and how it made them feel, and just wondering, could I speak on it? So I'm going to speak on it, and I hope you guys get something out of it. If you do, leave a comment. If someone's going through suicide type of thoughts, maybe you can let them hear it, help them out, whatever you need. Maybe it can just teach you something to be able to help somebody else. So I hope that this video helps out a little bit. So here we go. First of all, the basis of suicide would be the end of life by your own hands. Suicide is the end of life by your own hands. Self-inflicted. Some would even call it selfish, because when you take yourself out, your family still has to deal with your pain, so suicide, end of life by your own hands, self-inflicted and selfish. Before I even get any deeper, I want to say rest in peace to anyone. My condolences to anyone that's lost someone from suicide, and if you're thinking about suicide, let me tell you to relax and let's see if we can get your mind to think a little clearer. So let's just go through the process here like I do in all my videos, because there's so many other videos you can go check out to learn how to deal with anxiety and things of that nature. Go check those videos out. I really believe that they could help you. Definitely go check out the anxiety video. Check out the moment of silence video. Think about your family members and things like that. But like I said, suicide is the end of life by your own hands, self-inflicted. You're dealing with self-esteem. And as far as being selfish, I want to go here immediately. You have to understand, whatever you're going through, it may feel bad, but it's a feeling. It's a feeling. And a lot of times we get caught up in our emotions, not understanding that you can feel good one minute, bad another, good again, bad. It can go back and forth. So you want to be real conscious about making a decision in the moment. The heat of the moment. You don't want to make a decision in the heat of the moment and do something to yourself that you can't fix. You have to think about that. If you do something to yourself, like take your own life, you can't come back from that. So you have to relax, think things out, give it a couple of days to try to just see whatever it is that's bothering you. Talk to somebody, let someone know that something's bothering you. Work like that before you jump to conclusions. Jumping to conclusions is a bad exercise. Remember that. Jumping to conclusions is a bad exercise. Take your time, breathe through the nose, out the mouth. Do that a couple times. Sit and relax before you just go and do something that could literally end your life, and you have to think of it from a selfish side. It's selfish because whatever you're going through, you make a decision that you want to stop your pain, right? Your agony, your misery, whatever that may be. But when you do that, what about the people that you love that's around you? You got to understand, once you do that to yourself, you leave all these people that love you sitting here thinking about you every day, and you leave them in pain and misery and agony forever. So you have to think about whatever you're going through. Might be a breakup with somebody, which you can get over. It might be a bad grade. You might have lost your job. You talking about jumping out the window. It's like, hold on a second. You can get another job. You can get another girlfriend or boyfriend, wife or husband, whatever that may be. That's a moment. But if you do what you're about to do, then you about to put the people you love the most into a situation that they didn't ask for, they didn't make a decision to be, and you're going to force them to have to deal with that pain, agony, and misery forever. Think about that. Something that you can get by in a moment, you're going to force these people that you care about to deal with forever. Think about that. Just take some time to think about that. And that's what makes it selfish. That's the situation that makes it selfish. So for you to inflict something on yourself that you do to yourself when it's just a heat of the moment, and to put it on everybody around you that you care about and you love, and they have to deal with it forever, is wrong. So you really have to think about that. You really have to steady your mind on that, because if you can do that, it will give you a different outlook. I did a video you can go find about depression, and I talked about the sad moods, the loss of interest in life, and sadness. And this video can help the person going through it, and it also can help a person that's around someone like that. If you see someone and you see they're depressed, sad moods continually, lost interest in life, just complete sadness, never completing any goals, just losing continue at life, just failing in everything they try. That's a person that's getting into depression, and you should pay attention to them. If you want to help them, you should move closer to them and say, hey, are you all right? Are you okay? And a lot of times we think it'd be the weak people all the time. No, it'd be those strong ones. You got to check up on your strong friend. Have you ever heard that phrase before? Check up on your strong friend, because sometimes the strong friend will give so much energy out to people that it will make them weak. If you really think about it, you never really would be surprised if someone that you think is weak would commit suicide, because you would think, oh, they was always depressed, right? Like we always talk about Snuffleupagus and Sesame Street. He was always, oh, Big Bird, I'm just so depressed, Big Bird. You wouldn't be surprised by his suicidal thoughts, but it would surprise you if Big Bird would have thought like that. Why? Because he was the stronger one. He's the more high vibration person. So you really have to look into that and really vibe out to that, right? And really understand my point of view. Check up on the strong people, because those people have those moments and they don't always show it. So you really have to keep your eyes open. And if you see things getting weird and see things getting odd, don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, are you good? Are you fine? Are things going well with you? Sometimes you just ask just to ask. Everybody's laughing. You have a good time. Hey, you good? Everything in life going well? Yeah, I'm great. Okay, great. Well, just like to ask you, make sure you're straight, and that's just a way of showing you care, and it can help someone move on. And just in case, if they're having those suicidal thoughts, just in case, they feel comfortable enough to speak to you about it. And be a person that when someone speaks to you, that you don't spread their business. Also, don't be the type of person that will try to hurt them with their information. Now, don't be afraid to talk to them about it. And you may have to chastise them about something or something like that. Don't be afraid of that. But don't be the type of person to try to, when you get upset, to throw something in someone's face, because that might push them from depression to suicide. You got to be careful with that. When someone trusts you with something, be conscious how you play with it. If you make a mistake and do something wrong, that's fine. Apologize. But I'm talking about being on purpose, that you just literally say something to somebody and try to break them down. That's not the way to be. And we should show love to the people we care for. And if you're going through something, call one of those 1-800-suicide lines. Talk to someone. Get some help. And while you're going through it, I'm going to ask you to do one thing. Smile. Just put a smile on your face. Right when it's hurting, when it's painful, when you don't know what you can do, just stop and just force a smile. Just smile. Just smile. Try it out. And plans may change, but goals stay the same. Like and subscribe to this MoneyWise channel, and just continue to be happy and try to get your energy up. And I'll see you on the next video. Yep.